So please welcome to the stage the bad bitch of the Cedar Valley, Liberty Belle.
So bad, guys. So bad, I have a 4-year-old son, and I'm really concerned about his education, you know, because I'm so bad. But he's in school, he's in preschool 5 days a week, and the other day he came home and I asked him what he learned in school, and he said that he learned how to make a frappe. I was like, huh. Awesome, that's where all our hard-earned money is going, so you can teach, or like you can make frappes for your preschool teacher who's dealing with like 25 4-year-olds. That's like what our education system has come to in this country. Our kids are learning how to make frappes in school. And like I wouldn't really have that big of an issue with it, but my son can't even speak English. So I'm a little confused why he's making a frappe, which is a French-originated word from frapper, which means to hit. It's a verb. Like, why are you teaching my son to make a frappe? Like, for one, I don't want him to be a hitter. Like, I don't want him to be known as that kid that's hitting things. And for two, like, I don't want him to become addicted to coffee. Like, his parents are addicts. We're bad, and now they got my kid making frappes. Like when I was in school, I loved school so much that I forced myself into extra homework and science experiments, like shaving off my eyebrows and waiting to see if anybody noticed. They noticed. Like school is really important to me, and like now they got my kid making frappes. It's weird. I'm like not into that. Don't make frappes. You are becoming a basic bitch. In preschool. It's serious. Like, you know, you want the best for your kids, you know, especially me, like kind of crazy growing up, like have a couple of siblings, one that was like is now totally delusional because they read so many books they don't understand the concept of reality, and the other one just cried until they got whatever they wanted. So they're basically a bunch of dicks. Got a couple of dicks for siblings, and I'm the middle child, which basically means I'm not too short, not too tall, and pretty much the only one that's well-rounded. And I remember a specific dick experience where, like, we were kind of broke growing up, so the only way to amuse ourselves was to, like, punk each other or, like, prank each other. That was, like, the thing. And I, like, shuffled around, went down by the washer and dryer, got some coins, and wrangled up some money for the penny candy store. Got so much money, filled up my entire purse with candy, went inside to use the bathroom. I came outside, and my whole purse was filled with wood chips. All the candy was ruined, and this was obviously a travesty for me. Like, what the hell? Fill my purse with wood chips, ruin my candy. Made me feel a little bit better when I was laughing as they were putting stitches into my sibling's head after she hit herself in the head with binoculars. Payback's a bitch. Don't mess with my candy. I put a little extra weight in those binoculars so you'd smack yourself in the head. It's like typical, you know. How about those Cubs? Gonna win tonight? That's a great thing. I'm a little confused why we're even playing this one out, because the last thing I knew, like, the bear was a sacred animal to the Indian. So I'm just waiting for them to bow down or sign some sort of peace treaty and just move on with our lives. Another thing that's funny, earlier today I was doing a little shopping and I came across these bars of soap that had money. Inside of the soap, there was a foil sealed package with up to a $50 bill in it. And the soap was $10.99, and I was just like, man, I need to get like 15 of these for all my smelly friends. And then I got home and saw that my husband had already bought 2 bars for me. Oh gosh. It's a good life. It's a good life. Married life is great. I can't complain at all. I'm a lucky lady. My husband's actually here. He's a ginger. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. Has anyone ever noticed like how during sporting events, they'll just suddenly like pan to like a couple of gingers that are like obviously together. I mean, you have to be together. But like they're together and they just like pan to these gingers just to remind us that even though we're just having fun watching the ball game, our souls are still being sucked out of us. And like, I think it's like a conspiracy that like sports teams do that they pan to the gingers just so that everyone's aware that we're like there. Like it's some sort of weird thing for gingers to be at a sporting event. But like, they do that because it's like they don't want all of our hard work and all of the propaganda about gingers going extinct to like work to our advantage. And like, we don't want the truth to come out until after the election. You know, about our plan for world dominance. Because we're just like the candidates. We don't want any of the truth to come out until after the election. And I'm a little confused about like what to do. Like there's 2 candidates, Hillary or Trump. Like I think they both have good characteristics. For one, Hillary's really good at delegation. She actually has other women that suck her husband's dick. And personally, I think that's a thing that every married American woman can get behind. I'm not sucking that dick anymore. And the thing with Trump is, like, he's totally gonna rebuild Great Wall. So, you know, as soon as he rebuilds Great Wall, every drunk college kid can have fried noodles at like 3 in the morning. So I'm just really torn about what to do with this election. It's like, it's really hard for me who to pick. And you guys are like, those aren't the normal reasons. Well, they should be. They really should be. Have any of you guys ever gone to a seafood restaurant and then like cracked a bunch of crab shells or crab legs and like your hands just get really stinky? And then like afterwards you go up to the person you love and wrap your arms around them and just like intentionally make them sniff your smelly fingers. Like, here you go, smell that. Do you like that smell? Do you know where that came from? Don't tell them that you were at lunch at Red Lobster and just be like, you like that? You can make it even weirder when you like do it to their mother, like your boyfriend or girlfriend's mother. Just like hand them an apple, but like get your fingers really close to their nose. It's like a good tactic for a pretty immediate breakup. Like, here you go, just have this delicious apple, and just like breeze by their nose with your hand. Like a week later, they're like having a conversation with their son, and they're like, yeah, I don't really know if things are gonna work out with you and that girl. And he's like, well, why, Mom? And she like explains the situation to him. And of course he knows that this is like in your repertoire. This is like something you do. You just give him your fishy hands. But she doesn't know, and she's just like, I think she might have a problem down there. That's like, I'm sorry. I had Red Lobster for lunch, so it's just like, I'm to give him the old fish claw. That's my new thing. The fish claw. Alex is like, that's the best plan ever. He's over here, one of those teachers teaching our kids to make frappes. The hell is wrong in this country? I don't get it. All right, I'm Liberty Belle. Thanks, guys.